Hey YouTubers, welcome to our Casmic TV. This is the first video. I'm Cass, and I've got a few different things I want to talk to you about today. The first thing I want to talk about is the new movie Salt. It was epic. I give it 2 thumbs up, and I give it an A to an A+. Still not as good as Inception, but it was great. It's my favorite Angelina Jolie movie. I might go see it again in theaters. I liked it so much. If you guys haven't seen it yet, try to make it at least next week. You know, I like to get good films as much money as possible, and I like to get to them fast. So if you guys can make it out there, go see it. And now that I've gotten the movie review out of the way for the day, the next thing I want to talk about is Apple's new promotion. They've actually been doing it for a few years now. I guess it's not that new. But what it is if you buy any Mac laptop at an education pricing, which is what they do for college students and the staff, you get a free 8 gig iPod Touch. That's like a $200 value. You just go in, you just pay for it up front, but you get the rebate. So it ends up being free. It's a full rebate. You can use it to check all your stalkerish websites, your MySpace, your Facebook, your AIM, whatever you're into. It's all on there. You can do it. It's a calculator. It might even have a GPS in there. I'm not sure. I know that I love mine. Like I said, I mostly use the calculator and I guess the internet on occasion. But you guys should get out there and try that if I were you. The other thing that I want to talk about is Lindsay Lohan. I want to pause on that for a minute. I read an article, and it turns out that she's already got TV and print ads that are going to make her 7 figures. That's more than she made this year alone. And she's had a few movies, or she's been in production for a few movies. 7 figures to go to prison. The whole bending over and getting the soap thing might really suck, I guess, but I think she gets her own cell and it's all private. I think I'd consider that for 7 figures. I don't know about you. But anyway, on to a little bit lighter of a topic than jail and soap and such. I want to talk about Taylor Swift. Her new album is coming out October 25th. I'm super excited. If you guys don't know who she is, I'd be really surprised. But if you don't know who she is, check her out. She's great. Taylor Swift, it's country pop. I don't know exactly what this album sounds like because it hasn't been released, but I loved her last 2 albums. They were great. And her new single also comes out August 16th, and it's titled Mine. The album's titled Speak Now, so you guys can be on the lookout for that. I have one more story that I also wanted to go over with you guys. It wasn't the happiest story, but it definitely caught my eye in the news. There was a man who living in Summerville, South Carolina. It has such a nice ring to it. I was surprised with the story. It started out like a lot of bad ideas do. A few drinks and a couple of arguments. Well, this guy was in a bar, had the arguments, stepped out for a few minutes to get some fresh air, and decided he would slap a train. Bad idea. Don't ever try slapping a train, because what happened to this man was not only did he slap the train, you'd assume he would lose a hand and lots of blood. The train actually sucked him in, and he suffered blunt head trauma and died instantly on the scene. And if that wasn't bad enough, somebody had to alert the conductor that this happened. He actually, I don't know how long he was on there before the people realized he was there, but somebody eventually did get the conductor, and the conductor stopped, they called an ambulance, and it did not end well. Like I said, he was dead on the scene, and I have no idea what they're going to put on his tombstone. Drunk and disorderly. I have no idea, and I don't want a bunch of hate mail for that statement, but I feel bad for the guy, and I just urge you guys to be responsible when you drink. Don't slap any form of moving vehicles. I really wouldn't slap anybody if I were you, because you never know who's packing heat and who's just gonna, cut you up into pieces and throw you in a river. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry that I couldn't end today's show on a brighter note, but I hope that all of those stories gave you some new insight to the future, maybe things not to do. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll have a new video tomorrow, maybe the next day at the latest. But I will see you guys soon either way. So take care.